You ready? I trust you are ready, my friends. It's about 12:29 a.m. Tuesday morning. Lionel with you on this surprise version of ours. Let me see. Ooh, sorry about the hand. Sorry about that. I wanted to get the outside. You can get the street coverage because the city is moving about. I wanted to bring up a couple of things for your perusal and review. On the way over here, I have an absolute cacophony of stories which I want to bring to your occasion. How many of you have heard of Operation Northwoods? How many of you have heard of that? Better yet, how many have not heard of it? And please let me know if my microphone rubs up against my. You know, I try to write. I'm trying to write more, and I am finding that my writing is non-existent. How many have heard of Operation Northwoods? Manufactured consent. How many have? There we go. I'm trying to. This is, of course, as you know, when those of us who begin this is the Conspiracist 101. There's so many things. On the way over here, I was listening to some AI lectures that are just absolutely. I keep telling myself, no, stop trying to explain to people the notion of AI. Stop it. People aren't there. Stop. They just don't. Stop bringing it up. But I can't. So let me go take you back to square one. Because what I'm saying is I just literally walked in and there's this race that's going through my head right now. I mentioned to you the story about in Canada, there's this ostrich culling. And the issue isn't ostriches per se. I don't understand it, okay? Making notes of this. They're threatening to kill 400 or so ostriches on this farm because they have determined that for some particular reason they are suffering from some type of flu-like or some type of communicable disease or something that they must kill in order for it to spread. Other people are saying, no, you don't understand, there is natural immunity. Our own WABC president, John Katsimatidis, and others, and Bobby Kennedy, and even Dr. Oz, have said this is ridiculous. So what happens is, you are pushing and you are challenging the authority of Canada, which is any other government. Canada reacts like every other government, and they're saying, how dare you tell us what to do? The next is going to be an Operation Northwoods, a false flags, or agent provocateur. And this is as old as possible. Why do I say this? They're telling you, and I'm using this as an example, I'm telling you what to predict. This is the absolute standard for this. It works something like this. Very, very, very quickly. There is a group of folks in Canada who are claiming that the workers are fearing for their safety. Okay? Step number one, they're fearing for their safety. Government officials being threatened by the irrational pro-ostrich, whatever the hell these people are called. Step number one. Number two, get ready for the violence that will ensue. Get ready for the next stage of this. We're putting you on notice. 3, from the days of false flags, Northwoods, and every other form of conspiracist thinking, they are setting you up for what's going to happen next. They are telling you specifically, this is what's happening next. They're going after us. These people are irrational. They're a bunch of hippies. There are these crazy PETA crowds, etc., etc., etc. Um, and they're going to be successful in this. They're going to be absolutely successful. And the reason they're going to be successful is for a couple of reasons which are the most critical. Let me see something here. I did not, it doesn't really matter. I should have had a version of this. Let me see something here. I wanted to, I'm sorry to say this, hang on a minute. I wanted to change something. No, that's not it. I wanted to do this. I did not fix something in my, wait a minute, let me do this. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Keep talking. I have disenabled my ability for you to comment. And that is my fault in this idiocy on my part. Let me see this. Let me see that. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh my God, that's not it. In any event, damn it. Forgive me. Nope, sorry. I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for not having done this, for allowing you to do this. I want to get down to brass tacks. They're predicting that something's going to happen. They're saying that people who are themselves involved in this particular way of thinking are demented, that this is the radical left, that these are the animal lovers, that these are people who are, for lack of a better word, crazy and insane. And they're telling you, watch what happens. Operation Northwoods, which is, everybody should know, which was 61 or so, this was the false flag granddaddy of granddaddies. This was it. And what was important, what was critical then, is for people to understand and grasp that what they're doing is they were going to take a plane, basically a drone. They were going to repaint it, reposition it, re-stencil it to make it look like it was flying at or near Cuba, that it was going to be blown out of the sky. This is the most important. It was going to be blown out of the sky, and they were going to blame Castro for this. Do you hear what I'm saying? They were going to blame Castro for this. And what was so stupid also was they were going to claim that the people who were, hang on a minute, let me go back, let me fix this. They were going to claim that those individuals who were responsible for this, namely Castro, were basically posing a real and present threat to the United States. They were going to actually make it, if you recall correctly, they were going to take students. They were going to take students, have them wave goodbye, I think in Miami, land, interestingly enough, land in, let's say, Eglin Air Force Base or something. And the last thing people will have remembered was them saying goodbye. Now, people have suggested, I'm not, but people have suggested that there is a, how do I say this? That there is a similarity that may or may not have occurred during 9/11. Many people have suggested, not I, mind you, could happen, I don't know, but it could happen. But they are claiming, interestingly enough, that this could have happened during 9/11, where the people who took off on planes were not actually flown into buildings, but were diverted, or there was the illusion of this. Now, I know some people swear, aha, I know it's true. We don't know if it's true or not. We don't know if it's true. We don't know if it's true. However, it could be. But all of this comes back to this notion from the days of Operation Northwoods. That's the thing which is most important. It comes back from then. So, the bottom line is simply this. Governments, since the beginning, will manufacture consent through their media. They will do everything in their power to show you ahead of time that they mean business. And that whenever you challenge them, they will create anything they have to create the impression that you are violent, that you are a lunatic, and that you are basically asking for it. Nothing, and I mean nothing is any different right now. So keep your eye on this little story, this little seemingly innocuous story of ostriches in Canada. Nobody seems to care about that. Believe me, this is what they're going to do. Next, do you see how there is a ratcheting up? Do you see how there is a ratcheting up of, how do I say this? There is a ratcheting up of dissent towards the president. Do you see more and more of this? Do you see Scott Pelley on 60 Minutes, or of 60 Minutes, turning up the heat? The president is not acting strong enough. The president is not acting hard enough. We are not doing enough to put these people away and put them down. They are basically revving up themselves. So I know people they don't like me to say this, but I am telling you the truth. We had better understand that these people mean business, and we're not doing enough yet. We're not doing enough to teach these people what's going on. So today on the show, I want you to. I've got a lot of going on. Forgive this lunatic way of thinking here. We have Operation Northwoods, manufactured consent. We're going to be talking about conspiracists. We're going to talk about this Pelley, a little bit of AI, and we're also going to talk about Charles Rangel, who was a beloved congressman here in the U.S. And we're also going to be talking about agent provocateurs, and we're also going to be talking about the latest of how this administration is not doing anything to really find itself in the position of acting strong enough. It's not strong enough. That's all I want to say. I'll talk to you more about this. I'm going to do some manipulations of figures. I'm going to do my best. But in any event, thank you for watching. I'm going to try to maybe regroup this so I can put your comments and make them available. Okay? Today we're going nuts. I wish I could really tell you what's going on behind the scenes, but I can't because I'm politically too wise for that. And we'll talk to you very soon. Remember, the monkey's dead. Show's over. Sue you. Ta-ta.